Hi, I'm Angela, giving you news Angie's Way. I want to talk to you today about a story that happened a couple of days ago. This man, he reports his car stolen. It was carjacked. He gets his car back. He doesn't tell the police that he got his car back. And this is how this tragedy begins.
The body cam video has already led to repercussions.
KPIX5's Dalin has details on a story that we do want to warn you, it may be difficult to watch. Da?
Yeah, the deputy is in the process of being fired. The sheriff says in that arrest, the deputy used more force than he's comfortable with. Now, he stopped short of using the term excessive force. The sheriff also says the deputy escalated the situation. This is chest cam footage from Deputy Jason Little. He's chasing a man thought to be in a stolen car. The driver refuses to stop. What the deputy did not know at the time, the driver is the actual owner of the car, 52-year-old David Ward. Ward had gotten his car back, but failed to tell the police. This happened a day before Thanksgiving. The car chase came to a stop in a town called Bloomfield, just north of Petaluma. Keep your hands up! Sheriff Mark Essex says things escalated when Deputy Charles Blount arrived. Wait. He says Deputy Blount should have waited for more backup so they could use time and distance to resolve this high-risk stop.
We bring in additional resources. We try to slow the whole process down and try to establish communication with the person and try to de-escalate the situation.
Refused to get out of the car. Deputy Blount tried to pull him out with a lot of force. Some parts of the interaction are very graphic. We have decided not to show them, including when Deputy Blount smashed Ward's head against the car.
It's very troubling. That is not the conduct that we set a standard for here at the Sheriff's Office. That's not how we train, and the conduct of Deputy Blount in this particular instance was unacceptable.
The deputy then tried to restrain Ward by putting his arm around his neck.
Deputy Blount attempted to apply a carotid restraint. The carotid restraint, in my opinion, was not applied properly. A carotid that is improperly applied can result in injury or death.
They're still waiting for the autopsy report to determine how Ward died. Ward's neighbors are very upset with the death.
Terminating the deputy and holding him accountable would demonstrate that there is something excessive that's been going on.
Now, Da, what is the status of the investigation tonight?
And could the deputy involved in the case face charges?
Yeah, that is certainly a possibility. Criminal charges. That's what I asked the sheriff. Two things they're waiting for. First thing, the autopsy report to determine how exactly did Mr. David Ward die. The second part of it is Santa Rosa police are now doing an independent investigation looking into this. Will criminal charges be warranted in this case? Will the deputy face any criminal charges? Manslaughter is certainly a possibility. Obviously depends on what they find in there. So the DA's office is waiting for autopsy report and the police report from Santa Rosa Police. Back to you.
All right, Dalin, thanks so much for that.
My prayers go up to this man's family. As you can see, the police was very hostile in how they handled this, as always, for whatever reason. The police needs to be held accountable. We need to have police reform in this country because there's too many of these rogue cops that are out there killing people. Now, they're not just killing white people, they're killing majority black men. Out of all the police killings, there's more black men being killed or black women than there are white people. But now that there's a white man, 52-year-old man at that, being killed by police, taking him out of the car and smashing his head, really? I really don't understand people's mentality towards another human being to even do that to them. He's not a threat. He doesn't have a gun. He would just put you on a car chase. I mean, people make mistakes. People panic for whatever reason. Maybe the road was dark and he didn't want to stop. There's a lot of reasons why he didn't. Maybe he was on medication and he just, hyperventilated and, just start pressing on the gas. I don't know. But any event, human life is precious. And if you can't put that in perspective as a cop, law enforcement, then you don't need to be on the team. You really need to do another job because you have to think about human life. And the fact that this guy owned the car, just failed to report that it was stolen, that he had gotten it back after it was stolen, is senseless, senseless, especially around the holidays. But maybe from this death, things were kind of changed now. Now maybe people see that no one is can escape what's going on with the police. They have to be held accountable. And so now they're going to probably end up firing this guy. But in the meantime, he's not being fired while they're investigating. You know, he's still getting paid while he's being investigated. So it's just a sad, sad situation. And I feel for the family because, you know, the holidays are coming up and now their father, uncle, or whoever he may be, cousin, you know, he's no longer with them. Tell me what you think about it and please comment. Until next time, deuces.
Yeah, my trigger fingers itching for your pension, so I'm on a mission. Got